I was being nice. Maybe not 400th place. Okay,
That's cold.
yeah, it's cold. Well, let's watch that video. Water time.
Post live.
It's like now.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta sit down and talk and get ready.
What was I supposed to do? Get another shot. When are y'all cooking? It's 6:35.
You gotta ask Elijah when he's
I'm gonna
cooking.
be in video.
I'm gonna let you go.
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
You could look at the camera.
I know. I have to work for us.
I don't know what's going on. We're live. On Candy Camera. You can't get closer?
Get closer?
Yeah.
I work Saturday and Sunday.
Is this supposed to be right here?
Yeah.
No, now they're blocking me over there.
Yeah.
Where is it supposed to go?
Hey, we trying to do something. We're trying to get it together because we're gonna do. Have you ever heard of Cold Stone ice cream? Okay, well we're not. Have you ever heard of Cold Stone ice cream? We're not doing Cold Stone ice cream, but we're doing Cold Stone cookies. So we're gonna make some cookies and just get everything set up. Cause I can't be in the way of them cooking, as I'm gonna be doing the cookie dough, but they're gonna help make the cookie dough. We're gonna do that.
Can I just turn this off?
Yeah, just put it over there and have it shining. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm so glad you're on here because I'm nervous. So anyway, we have. I don't want this so close to me. I just can't see it. We have some. You gotta be in the camera too while you're moving the chair. Lord, we are a mess over here. So what we have on here is white chocolate chips. We got semi-caramel. No, we got white chocolate chips, semi-chocolate, dark chocolate. You can't see it. You lift it up, up. There you go. We have raisins, oatmeal. We have salted caramel. We got strawberry powder, raspberry powder, and Hershey cocoa. So whatever you want us to create, we're gonna create. Mixture. We didn't have any nut. We had cashew, but we didn't have any walnuts. So please forgive us on the walnuts. So I just wanted to let us get all set up and get Elijah on here. He's just walking around. He's gonna be in and out because he gotta cook dinner, and then Aviana's here. Avi, gonna say hi?
Hi guys.
Oh yeah, you deep. Isn't she deep? Woo woo woo. Did you guys check out my water prank today? It caught Eli off guard, and it was too funny. So the only thing I'm doing is really waiting for the cookie dough to chill a little. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, nothing.
But you're not in here. You haven't even said hi.
Oh, hi.
She got to see her hand. So what is our topic going to be about today?
Hi.
Do I need to scoot up? Okay. Now, can you get in?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is our topic going to be about today?
One second.
Besides our custom cookies, I can't wait to do this. This would be so cool. We went to Cookie Crumble and saw their layout. It's nothing like what we're doing. Because there's not like ice cream bar over there. But I thought this was so cool. And he's still working on it, so we're not getting our topic done, right? What's our topic about today?
Yeah.
What is our topic about?
Late to play hard to get, Professor, you've already put out.
What is our topic about?
See, he has been attacking me all day. So that's why I had to do a prank on him.
Attacking?
Wasn't that prank funny though?
Yes, I've been nothing but peaceful. Honestly, I don't know what she's talking about. You know, I'm just such a supportive person in her life. I always have her back. You can see right now.
That fake head, did you see that fake head? I get a lot of those fake heads. You were like this. You didn't even touch. as a kid.
It looked real for a second.
No, it didn't look real at all. It didn't look real at all. So, what should our topic be about?
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
yeah, where we're trying to go. We were trying to talk here.
Well, we normally do conversations that people don't talk to their kids about.
Woo!
Let's
Mercy.
And my mom's watching TV. So you're going to hear this noise throughout.
Let's see.
I'm getting ready to sing it, I'm telling you.
We can
And she's
say
going to
this.
sing.
Money management.
Okay. Money management.
Yeah.
People don't talk to their kids about money management? Huh?
Yeah, that's why people, schools don't. Parents
I don't know. Schools just want money from the kids, so that's money management.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your situation.
Okay, so you guys know how much I can't stand the school that my kids go to, so I'm trying to get them in a different school. Here in Oregon, our education level of education is really low. And it's funny because people get mad if your kids are not in school. Like if you do unschooling or homeschooling, they have this negative feedback of it, but then your kids are not learning nothing while they're in school. And there's no negative feedback about that. Like your kids are not getting education, they're just socializing. They have social time at the Apollo at school, and that's all people worry about is that your kids is having social time at school. They're not caring that you don't have to have education. People don't care if the kids not getting education in school. They just want to make sure that your kids are being able to social at school. So if you don't put your kids in homeschool, if you homeschool or unschool your kids, you're stopping them from social, being able to be social.
Yeah, you're stopping them from socializing. Which, I mean, it's kind of true. But it's also not really.
No, it's not kind of true.
It is kind of true, depending on how you do it.
A lot of people have their kids in homeschool activities all the time.
Yeah.
They're in school, and they do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but
like
the social aspect of school is kind of important.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it follows the kind of.
All they're doing is kicking and having fun. Where's the social aspect of having fun?
Because a lot of people lack social skills in the modern generation.
And they still don't lack it, even if they're in school.
Yeah, but I feel like you'd be more prone if you're not. I mean, it depends how you're homeschooling.
Oh, well, let me, then tell me about the socialness of the schools and how these kids are so social from being at school. Please educate us.
I mean, it's kind of thrown out the way with COVID, but
prior to COVID, prior, let's use that right now.
A lot more social.
Like how?
Like talking.
Really?
Yeah, like really.
Are you really, you seen this at school? Really?
No, I'm just saying in general.
No, we're talking about school. They're doing that? Because you could walk into the school. I'll take you tomorrow to walk into the school, and I guarantee you they're not social.
Well,
they're on their phones,
saying, yeah,
and their phones are social. They can do that at home with their phones.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I'm saying the whole purpose behind the social aspect is that you're socializing with people your age, and you don't have, depending on how you homeschool your kid, they were not exposed to other children.
Most kids that are home to school or unschooled are very exposed to other kids, unless they got sicknesses or illnesses that they can't be able to. But a lot, no, there's a big, giant community that's been there for so long that people just don't know about it, but they have it. Even like when you guys were doing K-12 and Connection Academy, as that is almost like a homeschool program, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So they had a lot of activities for you guys to go to mingle with other kids your age.
Yeah.
All the time. It's just up to the parents to take you to do the mingling with those other kids and stuff like that.
It depends on.
And then they have a lot of free activities. That's how the kids got into cup stacking. They have fun at cup stacking. I spent a lot of time with that cup stacking. And when we got home, they didn't cup stack a thing. They cup stacked the heck out of that. But yeah, they have. I think it's a misconception of homeschool where they think you're not getting social, and you are getting social. It really just depends on the parent. And think about the parents that are not having their kids go to school all the time. For whatever reason, either the kids are extra sickly and they're not wanting to do the homeschool, but they take them kids, and so now the kids are affecting everybody else's kids. You can think about, there's all different kinds of things, but I think there's a really false sense of thing. Since I've been doing homeschooling and school, there's a community, especially unschooling. There's so many different activities that it costs a little, but it's better than like paying $500-600 a month. You pay $50 a month, and your kids are going life skills of learning how to catch the bus, paying for stuff, grocery shopping, and they have libraries have technology that they teach you for free at the libraries that you can be around other unschool and homeschool kids for like science, and of course we have IMC. But if you couldn't afford IMC, the library was right there, and they do all different kinds of stuff. So I think people have this thing of it because maybe they're dealing with parents that just don't want to. They're not an active parent to take their kids to these things.
I feel like it is case to case because, but I mean, like you said, it would be similar to a kid just not going to school. Pretty much.
Yeah. But my thing is, I see kids now. They're in school and they're very disrespectful. They're talking to the teachers any kind of way, and the teachers don't get paid enough to be talked to any kind of way. Even if they did, I still don't approve. They are all on their phones. When the phone wasn't even available, my sister had a magazine inside her book and was reading the magazine. So, I mean, to me, social that's like recess. Is when you're supposed to have your social time unless you're doing group projects or something. But you're really there to get education, to learn, and then all the outside activities you can still do.
I mean, in this day, it's a really lacking in the education system.
It is
unfortunate.
Exactly.
Are you ready to represent?
I had to write that down. That's a lot of conversations that I've had. A lot. And I had those conversations even with you guys. And you guys was performing everywhere.
Yeah.
And I had those conversations all the time with you guys. And I'm like, they're never like they're performing everywhere. Better social skills than what they're gonna get at school. The talking, smack, learning about stuff they shouldn't. Well, I told y'all in 8th grade I learned about stuff in 8th grade. In math class. That was my social skills. That was important. That was important.
That was an important part of your life. I mean, you even recount that.
Yeah, because they kept laughing at me. You kind of remember things when people are laughing at you or making fun of you and stuff like that. Those type of things that you do remember. Yeah. So the next question.
The next question is, since we're in the realm of school, how do you feel about teachers overstepping? Where do you feel like a teacher is overstepping? They could be really invested and enthusiastic about a child, but what point do you feel like it's overstepping?
You've never respected me.
Come on, Ray.
That's a good question because I really don't know. Never have that. Well, I guess I can say it with all the teachers overstep. Right? All my kids was coming out the car and she was the only one that got picked up and walked to the sidewalk because it was raining. So all the kids was able to splash in the rain, but Princess Avi couldn't get wet. She couldn't even lay her foot on wet ground. And I was like, you don't let that girl walk. That was like, she was this queen of the world at her school. So that's the only thing I have that's close to like a thing, like a teacher overstepping.
You feel like that was overstepping?
I thought, I think, nobody paid attention in the car, but I think if they would have paid attention, That'd have been like, why she get picked up and I can't get picked up? Like,
all of us, Mr. Monday.
I had 2 girls and 18 boys in the car. And she was the only one that was carried on her throne to there. And I remember when we needed to get adopted for Christmas. And I signed up too late, but the whole school was like, yeah, I know, we're gonna adopt you. And she got the majority of the work, and the other kids got like, they got like 1 or 2 items, and she had like a plethora of them.
That's kind of
Exactly.
that is kind
Exactly. They loved her. Like, I don't know, you know, my daughter's a little evil, but they loved her. Even behind. She wasn't even good enough. That's what she was.
I'm not evil now.
Hold on
The
one
teachers
second.
love you now.
Let's talk about this
You're
more.
just special. I got that special touch.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm
Thanks,
No, we don't know what you're saying.
saying? I think you're just hating because you know you didn't get picked up in the
By
rain.
By the time
This is how you got water splash in your face.
But see, and why do I have to be threatened? All I said was, I was talking about.
Oh, shit.
Or do you even know what I was talking about?
No.
I could have been talking about something different. I mean, I was talking about
No.
what you know, situation instead.
No.
You know, I could have been woo to something else, and you over here talking about
I'll give
this
you
is
some
why you got
else,
water.
but I'm not listening to you.
I don't know.
I don't like abuse. Now, let's talk about child abuse.
Okay. So, I try to abuse Elijah. Freely.
What happens when the parent abuses a child?
Can I speak on
They
that?
feel free.
And then what happens when it's reversed?
When the child was abused. That's abuse. That's when the child get killed.
So yeah, you still have nothing to say on the teacher thing?
No, really,
Overstepping
because I don't know,
in a
like,
negative way.
saying things or like disrespecting your kids or something like that.
Yeah, what do you feel? What do you feel about that?
I feel like my child should then call me and actually come up.
Yeah, where is the overstep though? Where would you be like, oh, you need to, that's you. And when would you say, oh, that's the teacher?
Well, don't cuss on my child. I don't even want you yelling at my kid.
It's not right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right.
If my child does something like, you know, wrong and you feel like you can't handle it, call me, because I'll be right there and I'll handle it. And I'll make sure that my child will not disrespect you or do anything to you again. Because they won't ever want to see me like up at the school. So this is how I look at it. Because I'm going to tell you, when my middle child, shoot, they know my phone number when I call. I'm like, hey, Lenore. They always call me, so they never like ever overstep. They always just like, oh, you're not gonna listen to pay attention? I'm gonna call your mom. Same thing with my niece. Oh, you're not? I'm gonna call your auntie. They straight up, they don't want me to get that phone call.
What if I give you the house?
I don't want the house.
You know, so I have an actual experience, but I think if a teacher like cusses at my kids, do not lay hands on my kids, don't yell at them, and don't call them out. Like, I guess that's the wrong way to say it.
What do you,
Like,
clarify the call out. What if they calling them out on purpose?
like, yeah, like you just like nitpicking on my child
Okay,
only,
exactly.
and just don't do that.
It's
Like,
clear that
like
you're
just
always you're using them as the brunt of the.
Yeah. like, oh, I mean, never wears such and such and such that she's supposed to. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That is very.
Don't do that. I have a problem.
I feel like that's unprofessional.
Yeah, and then and I'm gonna be a professional as a mother, and I'm not an advocate of being an unprofessional mother, but I will. If you put me there, I will try my best not to. I really work hard on being civil. Like, I don't want you to be looking and saying, oh, black people don't know how to act when they go to school. I don't like that. So I try my best not to. You can push me and I can go really fast. Where, because a lot of times my smile and my demeanor makes people feel like they can overstep me. And then when they do, and then I snap, it's like, it hurts 10 times worse. Then if I would come in like most parents and already yelling and screaming, because then you prepare for me to yell and scream.
Yeah, on that level. It's a shock, because it's like, ooh.
Yeah. So like I know one time, it was a long time ago, my goddaughter was in school. She was like in 3rd or 4th grade. And so me, her mother, and a friend of ours, which her mother was dating at the time, went up to the school on behalf of my goddaughter. And the teacher just, this is things that irritate me. So I'm sitting there listening because, you know, really this is a mom's issue. But, you know, we're there for support. You're not going to come with a whole row of teachers and principals and you're just by yourself. So we're there for support. So literally I wasn't going there to say anything. I really wasn't. But the teacher kept saying, well, we know that, I'm just making up a name, JoJo wouldn't do any of that. Like, JoJo doesn't do this, JoJo doesn't do this, JoJo does this. And then I'm like, well, how do you know that? I'm going to call her TT. How do you know TT didn't do it? And they was like, oh, well, because we know that JoJo wouldn't do it. So it had no choice but to be TT because JoJo. So they did that like 5-10 times.
Especially, yeah.
And
The golden child type.
yeah, so about 10 times I said, well, I don't know JoJo, but I do know TT. And the way you're acting right now, I could see any child being disrespectful and upset or doing anything. Then I just went out. I didn't cuss or anything, but I was very strict. You know, I was very stern. And then I told the principal, I said, see, anything happens to mine, it's going to be a different story. This whole school will not be here anymore. So I'm just letting you know right now, I don't play favoritism, and this is what it is, and I just went off. I can't tell you everything because it was years and years ago. But I'm going to tell you right now, I think a week later, that teacher was no longer at that school.
Ooh, sheesh.
She said, okay. I was going to read it, but it went bye-bye on me. Finally found you. Yeah. Because we late. We got tea over here, cookie over here. We're getting ready to make cookies. I'm glad you're here. Because we're going to go. Can you see the cookie dough ready?
How do I see?
Wash your hands and see if it's funny.
Nice office.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be cooking at 7.
Okay, so, Eli's going to be back and forth. So, let me tell you, before we get started, we have over here, because you weren't here earlier, see, we have semi-chocolate chunks. We got salted caramel, we got oatmeal, we got raisin, we got dark chocolate and white chocolate. And then we have cocoa powder, raspberry, and strawberry. So what I'm going to do is wash my hands and dry it. Be right back. So then you can tell us what cookies. And we're going to ask everybody what cookies they want to make. Huh?
So I can do it because you know one.
You can do it about me. Why you can't sit by me?
Because you just said you were.
Like that.
How you gonna leave your people?
So talk to them when I wash my hands.
Hi guys, it's me, 𝒮𝑜𝒸𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s. I look like I got. Yeah. So mom, she just gonna leave y'all like she don't got an audience. That's disrespectful. She talk about disrespect, but she's a prime example of what you don't want to do. You know, mom is very rude, and she wants to be very rude. She wants to be very rude. Sit down. See, that's what I'm talking about. She always trying to steal my seat. Always trying to steal my shine. Talking about I can't touch. But yeah, guys, how are you guys doing?
This is hard.
Hi. Hi, AT, how are you? Yeah, so guys, you just, working and cooking and stuff. I made cookie dough, and yeah.
She made no cookie dough.
I did make cookie
Okay, so who wants to, they're really hard, so it's going to maybe take a minute. But who wants to go first? Do you want to, Mother Earth or someone go first on what kind of cookies to make? And Abby, would you like to pick what they're thinking? So we're going to try. It's going to be hard because this is frozen. But hey, what kind would you like?
chocolate.
Which chocolate?
Chocolate.
We have semi-chocolate, salted caramel, dark chocolate. I don't like white chocolate. Raspberry oatmeal. No, raisins oatmeal.
This chocolate.
You want this one?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one? And oatmeal? So you want chocolate, oatmeal, raisin? Okay.
Wait.
Okay, and then Mother Earth says she want raspberry. That's it? This is where you like Cold Stone ice cream? You get to put whatever you want in there? Are you sure that's all you want? I'm breaking this up so it can kind of thaw down a little. And then I'm going to chop it up. And then roll it together. She wants chocolate chunks and a cookie. And she wants some oatmeal. And she wants some raisins. He said raspberry or white chocolate. Okay, there we go. Can you give me something to cover this, please?
Something to cover what? That?
Yeah. Okay, so we got her, and then I need the other cookie dumpling. So now I'm gonna.
What cookie dumpling?
I mean the cookie sheet. Normally you wouldn't do this with your hands, but Louise saw that I washed my hands. So we're gonna do. So now she has chocolate. Okay, he's gonna not make it. That's why he's not getting a cookie because he stole a cookie from me today. Yeah, he lied. Didn't tell y'all about that. So, you see how we said she's going to be on the show, but then she's way over there.
Well,
Not on the show at all.
I didn't say I was going to be on the show, but if you guys want me on the show, you know, special request. You know. So, yeah, guys, so, today was a good day, and I went to school.
And what you learn in school?
To color in the lines.
See, she's getting an education.
I'm smart now.
Y'all wouldn't want her not to be homeschooled or unschooled, and she's getting a strong education.
Yeah. My school is weird. But yeah, I had an okay day at school. Very, it was okay. Then I came home and my mom started being rude, so I just had to go to the bathroom and cry.
Yeah, that's what it
My feelings were hurt, and she didn't care. I said, Mom, can you say sorry? She said no. And I was like, okay, hater.
That's what I said.
So yeah, guys, I gotta go make some fries, so I'll see you guys later.
Oh, it's just me, y'all.
Just can't stay away.
And hurrying up and leaving me. Chicken ain't even nowhere near done. Fries on the go.
The fries is on the oven.
I must stay.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got that. And then, so today wants raspberry and chocolate chips, right? Trying to make sure the oatmeal is all through the cookie though. And you can do as much as you want, but since she's not here to really tell me if this is enough or not, I just have to go with what I know. She's not here. You see that she leaves. So, okay, so that is oatmeal, raisin, chocolate chunks. I don't know if she want any more, but this is what she got. So we set that over there. Now, Shavante, you said you want raspberry, right, and white chocolate chunks. We got some good old raspberry. You want a big cookie? Are you gonna want this tomorrow when you come over? Do you want a big cookie? So we're gonna do some white chocolate chunks. Do you guys know like white chocolate chips that you get do not melt? They keep their form, but like the chunks of the white chocolate and the chocolate and stuff that we got, those are the ones that melt, make the cookie look more ooey gooey. Just in case you didn't know, I learned and I didn't know. Because, you know, you get the chocolate chips and you still taste it and it's really good, but it doesn't melt. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this cookie dough with the white chocolate first. Then we're going to go ahead and add the raspberries.
Mom, are you using the oven now or are you going to make the oven?
You still using it.
Yes, ma'am.
It's gonna be a minute because this stuff is hard.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we're gonna go in the middle and add the raspberries. Right?
I think this makes it easy.
Huh?
Why is this on 385?
Because that's when the cookie dough's supposed to be on.
385?
Yeah,
That's a weird number.
Oh.
I just
I made the cookie dough earlier just so we can go ahead. And so I want to make sure your raspberry pieces are all through with your white chocolate chips. She's like, I gotta go. Okay, so I was asking you. I was asking you is how much raspberry and chocolate. I don't know what I was asking. Okay. But anyway, I'm trying to get your cookie dough into it. Got your raspberries all through it, your white chocolate chip.
Go ahead. Oh,
And he did it where I guess you can see me better. I don't know if you feel like this is enough. You want more white chocolate chip, more raspberries. Just get it all in there. So you can have it every bite. Did you want this tomorrow? Huh? Okay. So I don't know if you can tell, but they have like sprinkles of raspberry all through it. You have a little, I mean I could add some more, but you gotta tell me before I roll it up. More white chocolate chips. Are you gone? We know you gone, Abby. Come on, add a little bit more raspberry because you're not answering. I'm gonna add a little chocolate chunks more. You're not really answering. How about you make a fry?
There's the oven.
Then, okay, you can come back over here.
Hi guys, welcome to the Love and Live show. I be looking so ugly in these
Miss
videos.
Riley wasn't talking to me, and I didn't know what she wanted me to wear her cookie dough. And then I got you.
Look into my shoes.
Okay, so we got this going, and so we got here. This is yours. I got raspberry. I hope it's enough raspberry in there. So that's number 2.
She said yes.
I saw it later. And I
She
added.
said, I got a call, but I'm back.
Yeah, and I
Yes.
was asking the question.
You know what? I'm just reading to you because I know what I'm doing.
Okay, Mom, what kind of cookie you want?
Oh.
Mother, what kind of cookie do you want?
What you got?
We got oatmeal, we got raisins, we got Hershey cocoa, raspberry, strawberry, white chocolate, cinnamon ice sweet chocolate, dark chocolate, and salted caramel.
No nuts?
No, we had cashews, but we didn't crunch that up.
Well, you got walnuts and stuff over there.
She said she didn't have none. I asked about
There's
walnuts.
walnut. There's a big old bag of walnuts.
She said there's a big old bag. Can we get the walnuts? Okay, why she get the walnuts? What you want, Mike?
I want walnuts and dark chocolate.
Walnuts and dark chocolate. That's it?
Eli, did you see Walnut Fuzzy?
You have Cold Stone
Did you
Cookery,
see any nuts up here?
and that's all you want?
Oh, that's not that. Okay. You can have raspberry too.
You want some raspberries? Okay, raspberry seems to be the popular call today.
And you think the ethics committee is going to believe you when you put it that way?
Look at these rolls. Oh, thick.
Here's what you're going to do.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go
Roll back to proceed.
time get this in there.
Sexy, right?
All original documents we signed are non-binding.
Come on, Greg. Come on.
You do on this raspberry, girl. I didn't know.
Make something up. You're very good at it. Back. We will raise it up by 50%.
Okay, so
Easy one.
any other kind that we want to make before I go ask Chris what kind he wants.
Eli, do you see that?
afternoon's coming through, so we'll see. Fine, he wants me to figure it. Finish making these. Huh? Okay, because you was taking forever to respond, so I didn't know what you were talking about. Just want to make sure your cookie is good. Okay. I don't know what this is.
I gained 20 pounds.
I don't think they do.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. Alright, talk to you later.
Where you going? Where you been at?
My pants are up. We talking about
You need to get you a belt.
I know. I didn't know that after I left.
He ain't got no booty to hold it up. And he's wearing my shirt.
Okay, so have you found the walnuts yet? So we're going to put these on hold. Because she don't have the walnuts yet. Okay. Chris! Chris! What kind of cookie do you want? That's it? Oatmeal raisin and strawberries? Okay.
I feel
It's gonna be
fine.
fun. Everybody get to do what they want to do.
What kind of cookie you want, mommy?
I don't know. I haven't came to that conclusion yet. Oh, okay, because I didn't know. I was up here trying to get your cookie. So I asked you, did you want me to save it for you tomorrow? And I wasn't getting no answers.
I'm not getting no answer.
I was talking to your mom.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Chris was an oatmeal raisins with strawberry.
When you're done, can you come look up here?
Strawberry, oatmeal raisin with strawberry white chocolate.
She don't want to use them. She want to use them.
See, Chris is getting fancy, y'all. Y'all wasn't fancy at the creamery, at the cookie creamery. Y'all was just doing plain. Chris is. So that oatmeal, I add some strawberry. Yeah, there you go.
You know what we need to listen to? Some Joe.
This would be a good birthday party for kids. Everybody get to create their own cookie. Elijah saying I should open up a cookie place to do this. I don't make that much cookie to know how to do all that. So that was enough.
Batter on the chicken. I was gonna say fish, but chicken, and put it in the oil. Him is mystery. Oh, we
So
need
you
to.
got to mix and mix and mix.
Did she just come here?
I did.
This is what I'm talking about. The disrespect that I get when I get back home. Like she ain't missed me all day. I've been gone since 8 o'clock this morning till 3:35 p.m. and she wanna be rude. Mind you, she ain't even give me a hug yet. And what time is it? It's 7:13. That's cat. And she wanna be rude. She didn't say, oh, yeah, this. Actually, no, she didn't. This is what I'm talking about. I'm tired of this. I get disrespected by her, by my dad, by Elijah, by my brother, by the dogs, by everybody, even by my niece. And she just allows it. Like, it's okay. It's okay, though. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, shut up.
See this one?
Mom, can you find your walnuts?
It's so free. Let's get Grandma, I just looked.
It should be up there. Where you put it?
Where I put it?
Yeah.
And so now we have an argument.
No, that's up there.
Yeah, no, this is a bag of walnuts. I
Where
bought
did
them.
you get one?
I
Grandma,
bought them.
you know what?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about. Grandma, excuse me, dog. Goodness gracious.
Okay, so we.
I didn't put it back in the fridge.
Who was in the fridge?
The cream cheese. I didn't put it in there.
It's your fault.
I took it Grandma, you being mean for what? I didn't do nothing to you.
Yeah, you like, can you give me some more oatmeal? You didn't answer the question. I don't know.
So, how you do it?
Well, I made the cookie dough batter, so now all I'm doing is adding
Oh, there's
sugar.
almonds.
So it's like going to Cold Stone.
Oh, yeah, I needed to put this in the what's it called?
Chris's cookie.
How about walnuts? Almonds.
She want walnuts, not almonds.
I found them.
I know, because they were down there. I was like,
Grandma, I'm tired. I'm so tired of this.
she's so tired of being alone. She's so tired of come on. Won't you help that little baby?
She said that's gonna be with walnuts. I'm like a steak knife.
Shut it up, Mr. Some type of way.
Okay, so we got Chris's cookie. Oh, Elijah, you're next. Even though you're not getting none of it. You're next. Yeah, fine.
You guys are haters. My haters.
Sorry. What did you want? Did you open it?
What is it? Strawberry?
Yeah, the raspberries are gone. Cocoa powder.
Strawberry, cocoa powder,
It's really starting to hit with that bounce, bounce, bounce.
white chocolate chip,
You want white chocolate and chocolate?
and the other one that's in it, the salted caramel.
Salted caramel, white chocolate,
Dark chocolate, is that what that's in there?
the dark chocolate, cinnamon
Dark
chocolate, and
all three of those.
okay,
All four of them. The little lemon.
okay.
Cause she might ride or die. And there's a ride or die video?
That's all about it. Yeah, did you see the one where I got you set with the water? That's my favorite.
Ooh. Looking sexy.
Oh, on the ride or die? Yeah, that was funny.
There's a ride or die video?
Yeah, this still in one piece.
I want to watch it.
You should be watching my shorts, huh? Tell her, Yolanda. You should be watching my shorts.
I try to watch the shorts, but I can't watch the shorts because I'm short.
You gotta hear my request.
No. There was, no. I had the Michael Kors ones, but I
forgot to get sweat while I was at the.
You didn't give me none? Hater.
Okay, right.
Definitely. No, don't give me none.
Okay, there we go. Now, Elijah wanted everything.
Well, yeah, might as well, yeah.
You said I already want all the chocolate.
Let's put jalapenos in his.
I will definitely put all the peas in here.
No, you gotta.
That would be a good friend for him. Oh, that would be a good friend.
He'll probably still eat it too.
You didn't say cocoa powder, you just said strawberry powder, right?
No, both.
You want cocoa and strawberry?
Yeah.
And we're gonna have now he's going all out being creative. Him and Chris got the most creative.
I was be creative. I was being creative.
Okay.
I was be creative.
Okay. And we just have cookie dough, and we can do it all the time. I don't know what mine is gonna be like, because I done used everybody else's stuff. Yeah.
Impersonating a lawyer.
Where you going? Where?
What?
That's a cute skirt.
I got all the stuff in here.
Great acting skills. I know that's what I'm saying. I know you're talking about me. You guys see Dad in the background?
Yeah.
Dad, wave. Wait, wave harder with that in hand.
There you go.
Just let me know when you want to do it.
We all looking.
Shawty got me
Okay.
feeling some type of way. So if mommy makes a cookie business, you guys should really come down where we are. So you can come buy it, come support us and our business because all this cookie stuff is going to my college tuition. So if you want me to be smart and go to college and not learn how to color inside the lines, then I feel like you should come down here and
He said, keep the nuts away from my baby's cookies. He got a whole bunch of nuts. It's all inside his head.
That's actually
Guys,
dope. That's actually
guys,
Too late for that one.
So yeah, all that stuff is going to my college tuition. So make sure that you come down here and buy her cookies, and then go on our link tree so you can buy her stuff because all that stuff is going to my college tuition too. I should have like a couple $1,000s to my college tuition because if she doing what she says she gonna do for my college tuition, then I should be able to go to whatever college I want to go to because I'm gonna be rich. Right, Mommy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said.
I'm going to a good college. PCC.
Very nice and charming. Best in Portland. Okay, so that made his cookie look big. So he got a chocolate, strawberry,
You know this? Why would you cover that?
chocolate cookie. Okay. I'll be back. I gotta wash my hands off. I'll come back in the day.
Okay, guys. Coming back. Can you move? Gee. And does she want to push me? Hi, guys. This is Lavina, aka Mucosa. And I know you missed me because I was gone for like 5 minutes. And, you know, you got to see Aviana and all this stuff from me. And my mama been rude. You seen her? Did she ask me what I wanted my cookie? No. She's being rude. And then she want to go wash her hands like she ain't being rude. Did I tell her she could wash her hands? No. She want to do it though because she thinks she's grown. But she's not, guys. Yeah, guys. So like I was saying, I'm just pimping. And when I pimp, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what to talk about.
You move now.
But I got...
Excuse me.
But I got...
It's on my chair right here.
Because it was in my way.
Okay. Want to push it in? Yay! Okay, so the rest of this is on the fridge. Because I don't think I'm getting... They could have had 2 cookies or something, but I mean, I would have to like them. This is cool concept. You are always sick of this stuff.
My best friend, that's her name.
I was reading this one. Your son said that I should open up a cookie bar and do this. I already know. So let him know.
I'm gonna need my shirt back by tomorrow.
You showed it to him?
What?
I'm going to do white
So I'm
chocolate.
gonna need my shirt back by tomorrow.
I dropped my AirPod again. If you see it in the room, can you hold it for me?
Your AirPod? In the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is it. So, dude, like I said, this would be a great birthday thing for everybody to make their own cookie. You know, you got the one where you decorate the sugar cookies. Yeah, you decorate the sugar cookies, or you can build your own pizza. But this one is like, what a cold stone. And normally I would do it with the 2 spoons, but I let it in the freezer too.
We have sausage in the freezer, right?
Sausage?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it down in the refrigerator for me because I gotta make pizza tomorrow.
We gotta go get some chicken wings so we can have our honey chicken
Yeah, I need some
wings.
chicken wings. So I can make the honey chicken wings.
Then we got chocolate.
I'm gonna go get chicken
wings. You know I like it. Okay, so we're about to go ahead and put these cookies in the oven. Listen, everybody's getting their own cookie. We done did it up. We done did it up.
Which one was yours? Did you put on?
I didn't have much left over to choose from. So just the chocolates. I didn't do the chocolate caramel. So this is our cookies. And you gotta let them go because they spread. You see how much bigger they got from doing it? Abby didn't have that much in hers, so.
I had 3 forking.
What you have?
No, I don't have white chocolate. I don't like white chocolate.
Yeah, so this must be yours. This is Grandma, this is Chris's. Oh, this is Shavonte's. Shavonte, you didn't have that much stuff in yours. So now we're gonna go ahead and cook these. And this is what the cookies look like.
Do they have to be frozen before you cook them?
Nope, they already went to the freezer. Nice. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and they're gonna spread. So they might touch because this is I don't know why I picked this pan, but so this is Avi's next to Shavonte. Chris is next to Shavonte and Mom's. Mom's is next to Elias. And Elias next to mine, and I'm next to Chris. Oven, please.
Wait, it can't go down for my stuff is in the oven.
Bobo?
Yeah.
When you heard that, y'all, in the middle of my cooking show, I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all.
Something about food being done at 8. It's 7:27.
Whatever. So then you can take your other balls and just stick them in the freezer. Or you can stick them in the refrigerator. Either or, and then just defrost them and just, I don't know why I keep looking at you, and just defrost them. So it makes about 12-14 batter. I wonder if I should be putting this recipe up there. But remember, I'm using date sugar, molasses, and maple sugar in my cookie dough. That's why they're brown and not white. And I use unbleached flour as well. So keep that in mind. But this is where you can create your own cookie. And it's just a fun thing. And when you get it, when it's still kind of soft, it's easier just to use the spoons to do it so you look like you're doing it like Cold Stone ice cream. Here, give me, or give me the syrup and I can write you.
I can, I sure can.
And then, you know, these little cute containers that, Shavonte bought from, what you call it? The ones you bought her downstairs.
You guys go.
Just give me a piece of it down.
I can do it. Come on, Natalie.
I'm so excited. This is my first time using this cookie recipe. I like trying different cookie recipes to find out which one I really, really like. But, so, yeah, yay! So I always wrap my cookie dough up. And then, like I said, you can be just like, you know what, I want to create me a good cookie. Take it out, let it sit out for 10 to 15 minutes. And then you could go, woo, woo. I'm going to have me a strawberry, raspberry, white chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin cookie. I just feel like I want to try something different. Drop them up, and then just go in the freezer. I have cookie doughs in the freezer. I got like a strawberry white chocolate cookie dough. And the good thing about it is like the raspberries are freeze-dried raspberries, freeze-dried strawberries. So they're straight fruit, no sugar added to it. The straight freeze dry. And since we got this, I'm gonna put some of this cookie dough over here so they can spread great. You know what I mean? So I have grandma's and mine and Eli's on one. ஬⋅ and Aubrey's on another. Ta-da. So, you guys get your cookies. And you can put as much as you want. I didn't do a lot in here because I didn't know how much it was going to take. Because again, this is my first time doing it. And so, let's see. Can you just stick these in the freezer? I mean, refrigerator until you do it. And
I don't have much time, detective.
so there you go. Aren't you lucky? You guys got to see hands-on as Eli is not here to ask any more of our specialty questions that we're supposed to have. We gotta clean up the mess. So you guys can see.
Do it half?
Huh? And they can just take this out. And I'm all playing. Give me just a second.
Or family life. Why would he want to buy? Makes no sense.
Excuse me, that's my next meeting.
Oh, Professor.
Then, once we get these done, hopefully her rolls will get done. And when her rolls are done, then we can start doing one cookie after another. Me, Eli, Grandma's cookie is going to go in second. All these ஬⋅ and Christmas is going to go in first. And you cook it in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Not longer than 12 minutes at all. But again, we're waiting patiently on her dinner. But, what's our next question, Eli?
Oh, my son here.
Your son, because
If you give him mouse,
top grade.
Huh?
if you give him mouse,
I'm just giving you a heads up that I'm going to be saying
If I give him out the cookie, what is he gonna come back from?
While you're at it,
A stomach ache? I mean, you know, sweet. These cookies are kind of big. Did you see them big? No, back. Yeah. So let's see what it say. Oh, same thing. Aubrey, do you have a topic? We just stopped. 12 minutes. We're gonna start with longer 12 because I'm gonna put the cookies in the oven. And I'm not getting questions.
Okay, I'll get that question up to you.
But
I don't know. Maybe we just say screen director.
you borrowed mine already. I'll have to do another prank on you.
Here's the question.
Okay.
Okay. If you order something on Amazon, right? And they give you 2 of it, you think that is unethical to keep it?
So they give me 2 of the products, 2 of the same product.
Or
And I
just-
only order one.
That's for example Amazon. Hey, say it's any other supplier. And
Okay.
they give you more than they need to. Are you going to keep it or are you going to send it back? I ain't going to lie, I might keep it, depending on the situation.
Okay, that's a good thing to talk about. If I don't really need 2 of them, I will send it back. If it's something I do need 2 of, I might keep it. I don't know. I don't know. Well, you know what? I've been in the conversation. Well, you know what? I was in this one situation where we had ordered some clothes, and they sent me the wrong item of the clothes. And so, we like, I don't even know if they sent the wrong item. I don't know how it happened. Anyway, the clothes came, and they were missing the item. So I called about the missing items, and said, okay, we did not receive this missing item, this is blah, 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 blah. And I did not tell them they gave me something else. I know. Badly, but I did not. Hey, man. Oh. Hey, what you cooking right? Okay, let me tell you what we're doing. Let me tell you, sweetie. Okay, so you know Cold Stone ice cream, when you go to Cold Stone, you need to order, you know, they got the base ice cream and then you can put whatever you want in your ice cream. We did that with the cookies. So we're just waiting for the cookies to go in the oven. But we just created, we had like raspberry, strawberry, we had white chocolate, dark chocolate, semi-chocolate, salted caramel, oatmeal, raisins, walnuts, and then Hershey cacao powder. And so we made 6 cookies with these items. We're waiting to see if it'll be like, you know, I didn't get to go with it because it was too hard. So I had to wait next time I know to wait. But I'm so glad, guys. You came by. Oh, what you cooking, Roach? You like?
What you cooking,
Roach? You got the jam right there. Make a person want to get a glass of wine, just be singing, yeah, waiting to cook.
Yeah, but you never said, do you feel like it's wrong if somebody keeps it?
I said I did. I didn't tell them that
No,
they
do
gave
you
me
feel
an
like
extra item.
you're in the wrong?
At the time, I did not feel like I was in the wrong. I don't feel like I'm in the wrong now.
So it's Amazon, I feel like, okay, so what if you did it? You're sending something out to somebody, and you send a little too much. Maybe 2 instead of 1, maybe 5 instead of 1.
Yeah.
How you gonna feel about that?
I be in my feelings. I don't know. What I know? It doesn't hurt if you don't know.
That's true.
Ooh,
But what if you
one
looking at
day,
your stuff? You were like, oh, this is not
I'll do a live young cookies. Yeah, y'all funny. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, you should. Like, do a cooking line. Yeah. We over here because they're cooking dinner. And so I'm waiting for something to get done. I don't know what's getting done. Something in the oven, because I've been having the oven preheated for a long time. And we got oven, and then when that gets released, we're going to put 1 cookie in, and then it can taste the seeds. So I got some recipe. And then, because we don't do sugar, I use maple sugar, date sugar, molasses as my sweetener. And I use it over making.
Oh, for the cookies.
For the cookie, I just use 3. And then,
You know what we should make? The honey fried chicken that mama made?
I'm not talking to the people.
No, like right now.
So, yeah, so that's what we do over here. So then he asked me a question of if I got 2 items from Amazon or somewhere, is it my responsibility to send one back or let them know they gave me 2? And how would it feel if I sent my product and gave 2? But I was thinking if I gave you 2, I probably wouldn't even know now I gave you 2, so it wouldn't hurt. But it won't hurt if I knew, because then I know. Because you know how things are. Like, you ever just cut your finger or cut something on your body and you didn't know you cut it and it didn't hurt the whole time, but the moment you see it, it's like, ouch. That's how I am. Yeah. That's where it's at.
Right now, I'm thinking maybe it's a good idea to take a step back from law or take a break from law and focus on energy a little bit.
But you over there so hard. Elijah come over here because you over there so hard.
I just think that for chicken.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Elijah, come keep me company. He is not helping with the conversation over there. He is so sidetracked.
Sidetracked. I was flipping, taking the
Yeah, over here.
If it's too much to ask,
Oh, okay. So, I answered the question, and now what you say? What would you do?
Oh, I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even lie. I finessed Amazon like 1 time before. On accident, but I wasn't going correctly.
I'm not Amazon. You can't buy
Yeah,
it
I
on
mean, because
Amazon.
Amazon has such a good customer service, I feel like a lot of people take advantage of that.
Like it.
I didn't take advantage of it. I unknowingly did. That's the difference.
So did you call them out?
Huh?
Did you call them out?
Called them.
So say, hey, I got you get me extra. You know they got that on there.
No, they didn't even give me extra. This is what happened, right? Well, okay, this is the problem. Because Amazon be slipping up sometimes.
Yeah.
So I order something and sometimes it don't come. So I feel like they've done me wrong in that to where it justifies it, like equals up. Turn the light off.
Is it on?
No. Oh, the one outside.
Yeah.
See, I feel like it you know, it levels itself out. They did me wrong a couple times. They didn't give me my package. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for example, I said I was doing some Christmas shopping. So I like to do it a little bit early, but it wasn't crazy early. I was still kind of reaching.
Yeah.
So I get the order. They have everything but the one thing I really, really wanted. And so I'm like, what's going on here? So I had to let them know what's up. But in another example of something similar, I got the stuff right, but I didn't realize I got the other thing too.
Oh.
So I called them up, hey man, I didn't get my stuff. Talking to the customer support, and you know they be outsourcing too, so it's kind of a long conversation. They out in a different country.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you clarify. E is for everything, type of thing. So
Yeah.
A is for alphabet. So I'm on the phone and I'm going through everything. So yeah. So then I do it, and then I look. I'm like, oh wow, I did have this, but they still gave me the credit. And see, they didn't give me cash, they gave me credit, so I don't forget. They give me Amazon credit. That means there's no, transaction fee or whatever. They just give me credit.
They just give me credit.
Yeah. So, no, she needs cookie. Wait, yeah, I think she did. That looks like some whole other rolls in there, so I got cookie. I like to get the
No,
fries.
the rolls are right there.
Where do you see cookies? I don't see the cookies. I think the cookies are in there.
Let's see. We can put the other ones in there now. You can kill 2 birds with one
Oh,
stone.
no, they're not in there. Never mind.
Now, did you-
I had to think about that.
Do you see how I get this?
Who's on this one?
That's the one I want to do first. That one has Shavante and all these.
Because it has nothing to do with you. Because you
Uh-huh.
have nothing to see to, Reggie. Because all you've done your entire life is stay on a
Moms?
cutting room.
These Shavante's are in mom. So I think me, you, and Chris is on the other one.
Okay. But yeah, so, yeah, I feel like it's unethical,
It is.
but it depends. I don't mind being unethical towards Amazon
Why?
because they are at a point where they can really, it's a write-off. They have so much money that it don't really matter. So
I don't see people look at it.
if it was a small business and they send me too much, I'd be like, hey man, y'all send me too much. Can we sort this out?
Oh,
If it was a smaller, sector,
okay.
up and coming type of thing, I feel like once you hit that billion area, like your stock value is to the moon, I'm not rocking with that. Y'all just not paying attention. Now, if y'all try to hit me with some, oh, we noticed that we did, like how some banks and stuff be trying to do, they give you money, and then after the fact, I'm like, no, I'm going to court, then I'm getting in a bigger bag. I'm going to sue and I'm going to get my tenfold, So, I mean, it's a win for one. But it is unethical. I would say it is unethical. I don't mind being unethical sometimes. I just want to say that. It is wrong. It's like stealing, especially if you're doing it intentionally. If you're doing it on accident, it's not that big. Slightly unethical, but who wants to go out of their way and do all that calling, go through the whole thing just to return something But I know people that would, you know, that would go through all that just to make sure. So I feel like
I can't say nothing because I told you that mine.
I feel like the good and bad people, you know, they equal out as well. There's probably a good portion of people.
Mine was an Amazon, but mine was somebody else.
It's just in general.
Yeah, so they
I
gave
feel
me
like I
extra.
said, if you making some bank,
Which to me, I felt like it was needed because it took you too long to send the clothes in the first place.
well, what? Okay, who's this?
Huh?
Is this a large retailer?
I don't know if it's a large retailer. It's
Are
large
they a
enough
household name?
for plus size women. It is.
Okay, so that's fair.
You know?
It's closed though. Cause you really
All
gotta
I
think
know
of
is
it too.
that you were supposed to send me one thing. You sent me something else that I nowhere near did I order. And then it took forever for that to come. So you know how long it took for the thing that I didn't get to come.
Here's how I would justify it. It's closed. So 2 wrongs don't make a right, but y'all had them sweatshop workers working real hard on my clothes. So
They got paid regardless.
pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, so
Pennies on the dollar. They should have been paid real good, been able to sustain their families, but instead they got 25 cents in US dollars.
so my thing is, and let's talk about sweatshop things because I've always wanted to know this. Because we always say sweatshops and they get penny on a dollar and all the stuff. But what is their minimum wage like down there? What is their income?
It really is like penny. It's like 25 cents.
But can they?
You
Apparently
can
they
live
can live
off.
off
It
it.
depends on the country. Say you're in India, right?
Yeah.
And like Africa, all those big third world type of countries. India's not the. What is India's a third world country? So yeah. Yeah, when you're in the third world countries, I feel like it's not a feeling. Our money is worth a lot. So we can say, oh man, you're only getting $25. $25 is enough for them to get some food and maybe have a small 1-bedroom apartment.
That's what I'm saying.
But the population is so big, so it's like really a shack.
But what I'm saying is like 25 cents or $25 here. That's horrible.
Yeah.
But
No, it really is bad.
but there it might not. $25
But the problem
there
happens.
might be
The whole reason why it's coming into the conversation.
oh, a bunch of money.
Sorry. The whole reason why it's coming into the conversation is you have something like Nike, for example. These shoes cost $1 to manufacture, and that's exaggerating. So say it costs $1. The purse, if you're working there, it's 25 cents. You round it up, that's $100. But of course, you're getting thousands of people to have the factory going. But Nike will then sell that shoe for a couple $100, and it's the profit margin is that huge. And so out of that profit, people are saying it should go to this small person.
And I'm saying again,
Yeah.
if you and I'm just saying, I go apply for a job. And this is even difficult. I go apply for a job, and I accept the pay that they said they're gonna give me. Now you go to the job, the same company, with the same exact thing, and they're gonna pay you more. I can't get mad if they pay you more because I accepted the pay that they give me.
Yeah.
So we're over here in a
But
country,
that's kind of
and we accept the pay for that little amount because again, I don't know how much our money is worth over there.
But the thing is, I don't have nothing wrong with people in sweatshops as long as they're well taken care of. But it's also
Well, a lot of companies don't well take care
and
of
that's the
it.
problem. Yeah, over
But
here, treat
money
you like
wise-
it's a sweat, like really like a slave, like you getting whipped on your back type of thing.
Well, then that's horrible because you shouldn't get
Well, because
laid
people
hands
feel
on.
like they're stuck, and it's also the matter of where it's unethical is. It's not just grown people; it's
I mean,
children.
with unethical is
It's
like.
children working there, trying
Well, yeah.
to sustain for their family. Say,
I'm sorry, I still can't. Okay. You gotta understand because back,
you can agree
Back,
with
back,
14
hold on.
factors.
probably so, yeah. Because you gotta think about it. Like your grandfather, probably been working since he was 14.
True.
He got married twice, right? Before the age of 18 or 19, right?
But in a sweatshop factory,
But my thing is,
where
that's
you
what they
want
do in
repression
their
people
culture. See that what you're doing is putting Americanized
Well, that's the difference.
thing
It's the
into
culture.
another culture,
It's the culture.
and you can't do that.
It is the culture.
Yeah, and you can't do
And
that.
But do you feel like it's right in that culture?
If that's what
You
they
feel like
have.
it's right, regardless of culture.
No, I can't. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. Because a lot of people feel like what we do is wrong, and just because we're black, how we talk to our kids, and how we do that, and it doesn't bother our kids how we talk to them or that. But when we start trying to raise our kids the way somebody else tells us, then our kids is all acting up, and then they're like, now they want to kill our kids. So no, it's hard for me to
No,
have that
I agree
conversation.
with that. I'm saying, but there are certain things that I've carried from generation to generation in culture that kind of need to be left behind. Like for example,
But if that's where my country, it's just like minimum wage is way too much to me. Because
Yeah, it
when
is.
minimum wage is higher, that means our cost of living is higher, our groceries are higher, our rent's higher, everything is higher. But everybody's excited that our minimum wage is higher, but that just makes everything else
it's
that we,
inflated.
yeah,
Everything
go up
just
higher.
scales up to that.
But
Sometimes even more.
if your minimum wage is lower, then the economy and everything is lower, and it makes it easier. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much almost the same, but you get
Well, the thing is, you can make a lot of money here,
but it still costs a lot of money to live here.
Living.
And now you need roommates to live here.
Yeah.
You need this and that, which is totally different. That's why it's hard. Like I said, I don't know what they're like. Besides them getting here, I do not agree with them getting here, regardless of what the belief system is. If kids can work at 14 and they're mature enough to do that, I don't have a problem, because back in the day, and even here in America, back in the day, our kids, Little House of Prayer, they was working at 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, getting married at these ages. We just now, our kids,
It's American.
now our kids can't do nothing until they're like 16, you know, and then they're getting older enough, pretty soon they ain't gonna be able to work until they're 22. I mean, that's just the way the law of the land is. But in their country, that's how they are working back there. What's the difference from when we did it?
Okay, there's no difference.
Okay,
But
so
what I will say is,
I just don't agree about
it's
getting
the
hit.
environment too. I feel like if it's a good environment, like
A lot
it
of
doesn't have
times
to.
not
No, it
everybody.
doesn't have to be like extra good. Like extra good. I feel like as long as the basic requirements are met. Yeah,
What
in
are the basic
factories and
requirements?
things like you're in a factory, right?
Yeah.
You got so much toxins and stuff that you're inhaling, depending on what product you're working on. If they have somewhere to counter something going
What you
on.
mean?
Because that, so say you got that 14-year-old working there, right? That time that they spend in the factory, even if say they was instead of getting 25, they get 50.
Mm-hmm.
But now later down in life, they're 30 years old, and now they have health complications based on the factory.
Okay, so again, we're talking different countries again,
Yeah.
and this is where I might get beat down for this one, but here.
Okay, just say.
Usually, like, because our body is built up with such great immune system, because they're eating natural foods, they're not
You can't
eating,
say that now.
and well,
They have better food than us, but
I mean, they're eating the homemade food more than we are. I mean, they got McDonald's and stuff, but usually McDonald's and stuff is expensive. So that's like a luxury, where McDonald's here is cheap. It's not a
I'm saying
luxury.
they got a good home cooked meal. And you also got to think,
They got
really,
some
they're
rice,
like,
okay. Home cooked meals, it don't have to be like steak and lobster. It's like they
No, I'm
eat
not-
rice or noodles and with some seasoning is a good home cooked meal for them.
no, okay, you got to really think though. Like where it is now, it depends on the country.
Okay.
Depends on the country.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not the only country that got the bad, food and a bunch of preservatives.
Okay.
Their stuff has kind of gone in that direction too. It's not as bad. I feel like here we promote really bad eating for
Yeah.
whatever reason. Everything like American food is always greasy, always drenched in,
Yeah.
and everything in the fryer, deep fry everything type of thing, which tastes good. But, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'll say, for example, though, we'll bring up India.
Okay.
So in India, right? You use Fiverr. You use Fiverr commission service. You're outsourcing your work. You have certain things and certain projects that you give to people on Fiverr. Now, for example, you put that in a sweatshop. It is better for someone to do something like that. Or it's hard to find alternatives, but if you're able to find those alternatives, you can really be living rich in a third world country. Those people on Fiverr that you have, you giving them $20. It has, of course, it gotta go through the conversion, and they probably take fees off on Fiverr. But they're probably seeing about at least $15 and 15 US. Some places they scale, like I know YouTube, whatever wallet and currency you get is what you're getting. So you want to make a bunch of money, but you in India, you're gonna make those Indian wages. But you giving them your money for that, like that whole thing is big. Like it's really big. So say you give that to someone in Africa, right? Now I ain't talking about rich Africa, I'm talking about the poor village. Because there's villages and stuff that really they go all out on Fiverr. They put in their education system, all that to get money from different ways. So you give that money to them, they're solid. They can now buy a water pump, they can now do all this stuff. And there's many stories of people doing things like Fiverr and getting outsourced work and building their whole village up into something better. But that would not happen if there was the culture of sweatshops was reinforced a little bit. And I mean, we even have sweatshops, for example. Another way I feel of a sweatshop is the scammers. You know, you get those Indian calls all the time. Most of the time, that's an American running it. So an American will be like, all right, they'll have a connection in India. I'm going to pretty much fund this whole thing, get them a nice hotel space, office space, all that. It's easy. They only got to put about $1,000 down. They put it down, they get the calls working, everything going. They're scamming people for, let's say, $1,000. They got a $1,000 scam. The Indian person is only seeing about $100. But that $100,
still a lot of money to them.
Yeah, but that $100, they're taking home and they're living like a king.
Exactly. So when you say sweatshops, it's sweatshops to us because
the small,
we can never survive off that money, but that doesn't mean they can't survive. Now if it's a sweatshop where they're making pennies and they can't survive, that's where I have a problem.
Yeah.
If you can't survive with that, I have a problem.
I mean,
and you're only doing it because you can't get nothing else, because you might not be educated to get anything else, and that's all you can.
Well, so how do you feel about that?
Overpaid.
How you feel about that?
I think that's horrible.
If you're cornered, so say you're working at Indian job, right? But all the alternatives, you're getting $100. All the alternatives are offering you up to $20 for your work.
Yeah.
And more of time
And that's horrible.
investment. So now you're cornered into doing something that's malicious. How do you feel about that?
I think it's horrible.
It is.
It's horrible. But if you can survive and you can live off of it and that's what you can agree to, then that's cool. But if you being there and being abused, that's wrong. You know, I think if you get paid because you can't get nothing else and you just barely making it with that money because you know, they're not even meeting the quality of how much to pay you, then that's where we have. How does the cookie look? Huh?
You want to see it?
I mean, I beg your pardon.
Our brother can't
It
get
don't
married to
really
a
look like too much is gone.
recession.
It look kind of.
It just
Yeah,
sets off the wrong
puffy.
signals.
Especially
Yeah.
not evil.
Look like it's rising to the
Rise to the top. I think they're
It
done.
would be better for you
Done?
to settle into a comfortable
Yeah,
life.
because the under them is brown.
You sure?
Yeah, so let's just set it out and put the other batch in there. Okay, so these this cookie dough recipe did not follow through to what we needed. So sorry on the cookie dough recipe.
You mean sure?
I'm sorry,
Yeah, but he's gonna show you the cookies.
Yes.
They rose and they're puffy and they're big. I thought they were gonna spread out.
What it look like?
It was a recipe I got so that it would spread out.
Alright, I've been trying to call him.
Yeah,
Oh
a little
yes,
bit,
he
yeah.
left his phone behind.
Is it full?
Okay, there it is, right, it's focused now.
I met her. We
Those
wanted
are the
to get
cookies
my
look like, so they're
cousin's
really big, so we're gonna see if they're
This came
really
from Canada this morning. And
good.
It said urgent, so I thought I'd drop it.
In a
Sorry.
minute. Take the other cookies out and then don't put them in the oven yet.
Hurry up.
Let them sit out for a minute.
I just came back from
So we're gonna see if maybe it should move back in the refrigerator after the toasting of the fun. We're gonna see. But the cookies look nice. Shavante's cookie. That's not the cookie, y'all.
Oh.
So who's this
Come to
cookie?
help me.
Oatmeal raisin.
They
Chocolate chip.
wanna-
Thank you so much for seeing me on such short notice.
Yeah, this one
Are you
is
kidding?
always.
Spend
That
an
must
afternoon
be
reading
nice.
policy documents in the office, or a meeting with a
You
glamorous
see who's
young
deserves
attorney
it?
for drinks. Those are not
That
my
one's
choices.
yours. No, this is yours.
So,
That's yours. This one.
This
what
one.
do I vote?
Mine.
Then this one.
No, that's grandma's.
I'll be honest,
They got nuts in
I
it.
was
Now, whose is this?
hounded
So then
out
turn this
to
one
pass
back
my
up
approval
again.
because some people
We
thought
can't
I
remember
was
the thing
too
either.
ambitious.
This one must be
Swatch.
Chris's.
And now, I've been passed up for partnership.
I don't know these cookies.
The ratio is like
Because that one's mom, this was yours, and that's mine.
I'm tired of getting the short end. of
Yeah,
the
just
stick.
sit out for a minute. Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe
You
it
can
was
sit
some
over there. We gotta figure out whose cookies too. So there's two oatmeal ones. One's Ollie and one's Chris. And I like we put Chris's on the ours, but that's not it. They both got
what? Again?
On the back of that,
Well,
they have been inundated with calls
they
from
both
interns
got
abroad who are failing to get
fruit.
assistance from
I
government.
think Chris has strawberry, Ollie has raspberry. So we'll be able to tell the difference from that.
I'm
We're
sorry,
working on this.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No. On the contrary.
And so we're gonna let it cool down.
Now I'm going to
And then we're gonna take one of the cookies and cut
Going
it
up
so you
again.
can see
Pass it again.
how good it is and hopefully they can taste it real quick. And then we'll let you go.
This
So
time,
whose cookies we gonna cut open?
You gonna cut somebody's cookies?
tell him
Well, they got
that
another
this
good.
time around, you have an ally
Okay.
on the
He's
inside.
back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna ask him about his?
Yeah.
You can cut
Cheers.
mine.
Obviously said I can cut hers. So now I just need to, if you can take her, well, let's bring them over so we can figure out which one's hers. Put on the plate so you can taste it. It's gonna be alright.
Did you get oatmeal on yours, Ivy?
Yeah, she had oatmeal to her, she was both on
Josh is the last
I'm thinking this one looks like
That's not mine. I didn't get no raspberry stuff. That's mine.
Does he really deserve to go down?
what you get?
Raisin.
It wasn't his at all.
Huh?
He said he got strawberry chocolate and strawberry white chocolate and oatmeal raisin.
Yeah, that's between these two.
That one has red stuff in it.
Okay, so that's it. So then this is yours. Okay, so chocolate and put hers on a plate.
It is fine for you to sit here.
Ooh. You ready to try yours?
On camera?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't want to cut it into mine.
No, I just want you to.
I don't want to eat on camera. My bad.
And yet, you brought
This
it
is
to
your cookie.
You convinced me to
Yeah, you can eat it on camera.
knowing exactly who he was.
Okay, so I'm gonna open hers real quick so we can go. It's nice, it's fluffy. We cooked it a little too long. But look at it, it's nice and chocolate. Look at that. Look at
You
that.
take the turkey meat down.
Yes, it's in the fridge.
Oh, this is good. We let it cook.
Do we have cheese?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Like cheddar cheese?
No.
Okay, so she don't want to eat this.
mozzarella.
Okay, I don't know why Mom decided to have this conversation while I'm talking to
A
y'all.
little bit.
But
I need more than that.
here, off the camera, can you take a bite?
Good to see you, Chief Akitola.
Good evening.
Oh, she does good on camera.
Your text said you had information you wished
Okay.
to share.
We know you're gorgeous. We know you're gorgeous.
Softer than that.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
It's gone.
Okay, so let's get crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle. But it was supposed to be more of a flat cookie, so I'm thinking it was because we froze it. So I'm gonna let that one get to room temperature a little and you can see how that works. So you know, anyone talk to you about it when we come back, we'll have you and put some pictures up of it, a video of us showing you.
You like one too?
Mm.
Welcome home.
You don't want to go burn. There you go. Mm-hmm. It's actually a thick cookie. It's really good. It's soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. I go with 2 times out. Like, what you give it?
It was good. Out of 10?
I was saying 2 thumbs up for mine, but yeah.
Oh. 1 time.
What?
Yeah. It tastes.
I know I'm not who you expected to see. Just know I'm only here to help, and I
Tastes
look
like-
forward to meeting you all.
What is this?
I think it's just.
You gotta talk to them. They can't see you.
Okay. It was the balance. I don't know if I got enough of what I was supposed to get enough of. So
That was her creation.
Oh, well, her creation.
So it's what she wanted.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. So it's not what I was looking for.
Because it's not your creation.
How do I get it down to season 2?
It was
Go
good.
over. Go left.
No, really.
Go
It was
down.
good. And a good texture.
Oh,
Good
so
taste.
Okay, so good taste, good texture.
So I,
But he
did I
wanted
say
more
it
what
wrong?
he got
Yeah.
in his stuff.
You finished it,
Something
Grandma.
like that.
Yeah?
I don't need no
Something
more?
like that.
No.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm sorry you gotta hear my mom talking, but she, you know, you see where I get my craziness from.
What you eating?
A burnt fry.
So we'll talk to you later. And Eli will put up pictures
Why don't I have a...
with this, so you'll see like us
Oh, yeah.
mix it, because he's gonna edit it. So you're gonna see us mixing the cookie
Faster.
and then tasting the cookie. Okay? Talk to you later.